Okay, maybe this will work this time. Now that I'm in the app. Okay, I'm going to try and do this using this screen recorder right here. The microphone may go in and out because I'm having to speak to the computer microphone as opposed to the phone microphone. But what you can see is using ARKit, a plane finder. So it's essentially just finding a surface and putting a plane on top of it. It's a certain size right now. It's not the most ideal because I want it to be specific to a plane size in the real world, but we'll get there. In the meantime, if you just tap on that plane, it'll bring up a lovely globe right in front again. I want this to get this scaled to the size that the user wants, but we're getting there. Anyway, this globe is movable with a 2-finger tap and drag, which is nice, and you can get closer or further away if you want to. Now you'll notice there's some UI on here. I've got a time slider, a depth slider, a magnitude slider down the left there, which I can use to set some metadata, and then I can actually tap and drag on the globe to set a lat-long box, say around this northern part of Chile. If I just have a look at the time slider, I can set that to say sometime about 10 years or so, and I'll also set the magnitude to ideally greater than about magnitude 5. It's kind of hard to see with the finger. Again, this is just a demo, just to test things out. There we are, magnitude 5 and above. So after that, I can hit fetch earthquakes, and lo and behold, there's the earthquakes that's fetched from the USGS. You can see a range of depths then, signified by colour, the sizes, the magnitude. I'm going to stand up and walk around a little bit. There's a 2D map of that scene. And then what I can also do is on the right hand side there, I can click and make these 3-dimensional. So they fly up into their position in the earth. Spherically positioned, so you can see that the bounding box is curved to mimic the surface of the earth. The coastline is also still on there, that white line that goes pretty much through the middle. And you can see the subducting slab really quite clearly. I can also, while it's like this, I can scan through by time and also scan through by magnitude and depth as well. So these sliders are still active even when you're seeing the earthquakes. You can also hit magnitude versus time and you get a nice plot of the distribution in this particular region of earthquakes, where the big ones have happened in the last 10 years or so. I think that's the ARKit earthquake back in 2014, but we can find out by actually tapping on it. Brings up some information at the bottom of the screen there. Yep, that's the ARKit earthquake in April 2014. And then we can hit go to event page, and it'll take you to the USGS for that particular event page. You can also go back to that map. It'll be a bit jerky for a little bit, but it'll find its anchor again. And yeah, you can sort of flip through, try and find some other earthquakes, do this, that and the other.